All right, guys, so it's that time of the week again. Time for my weekly rotation, starting with last Sunday through yesterday, Saturday. What did I wear? A little bit about the fragrances. And this week, I actually had some pretty good compliment monsters in the rotation. A lot of these pulled compliments. So if that's what you're looking for, stay tuned and check out what did it for me. Welcome to the Fragrance Wardrobe. All right, guys, so on Sunday, I worked a lot this week, so a lot of these I did wear to work. That's where I pull my compliments. This one I wore Sunday to work from Tom Ford. It's one of my faves from Tom Ford. This one, fucking fabulous. Right there. Good scent. So with this one, you have like some almond. You have, I want to say there's like some mint in here as well, giving it just kind of a little touch of like a sweet spice, but there's also like a creamy almond. There's some vanilla. It's a very interesting scent. I will give it that. I don't know if it's going to be for like super younger men, but it did pull compliments. So the compliment, I got 2 compliments at work with this one, and they were both like, I typically wear suits to work because that's what I do. I like to look good, like to smell good. And they said it like matched the attire very well. It was very like grown up, like sophisticated type of scent, if that makes sense to you guys. So not one of those like blue styles or anything like that. And yeah, this one, it'll pull compliments from, I guess, the right people. Yeah, I guess you gotta be around the right people. But yeah, so Sunday at work, Tom Ford, fucking fabulous. All right, and out of the shower on Sunday night, I got off of work after just selling like excellence, you know. I was in the mood for something a little bit for refreshing, a little bit blue, a little bit about pick me up. I went with a cheapie that I do think I put on my cheapie summer list. I think I did. And this one's from Coach. This Coach for Men, the original. Smells great. So in this one, you're going to have pear in the opening, which I guess isn't like as typical within a lot of the blue style fragrances. A lot of them will go bergamot, lemon, grapefruit, stuff like that. But you're getting pear, and I want to say kumquat as well in this one. Really nice. It's kind of light. It's got that ambroxan, a little bit of a shower gel feel to it as well. Just a really nice kind of, I like the opening. I like the pear opening with it. It gives it a little bit more of an originality for a blue style of scent, and it's dirt cheap. I like it out of the shower. I like it. I mean, you can wear it really any situation dressed up, and it goes year round, but I think it plays really well for the summertime. So this one, we'll say I complimented myself. So compliment achieved, I guess. All right, this next one was what I wore Monday. Did not work on Monday, so this was for me. This one, I think, I want to say it could be discontinued because I haven't really seen it anywhere. I got it last year. It was like a buy one, get one free, and the get one free was this fragrance from the house. So yeah, I snatched up a fragrance, got this one for free, and it didn't really get a whole lot of love last year. I don't think it got totally dogged on or anything like that, but it wasn't as well received. I personally think it's a pretty good flanker. It's from Acqua di Gio, or Armani Acqua di Gio, and it's Absolute Instinct. So it's a flanker of a flanker. Absolute is a flanker of Acqua di Gio. Absolute Instinct is a flanker of Absolute, which is a flanker of Acqua di Gio. There we go. We got a whole family thing going on. We got the family tree out of the way. This one, like I said, didn't get a whole lot of love last year. The scent, however, I think is pretty good. I don't know, maybe it didn't get as much love last year because maybe it's not as original, or maybe it resembles Absolute a little too much. I'm not for sure, but all in all, it's a good scent. You have your watery notes, a little bit of a saltiness as well. This one also utilizes the aroma chemical amberwood, and it also has ebony wood in there. So you have like, there's a little bit of an aquatic feel, but also like a nice, sweet, kind of thick, resinous feel to it as well. just, I think, a pretty good scent. I think you can wear it pretty much year round. I don't know if I'd wear it outside in the dog days of summer. I think it might get a little too sweet for that, but for the most part, it's pretty versatile, I would think. All right, and out of the shower on Friday, I went with one that I think it's probably going to make my indie summer list. I have a couple more summer lists coming out, guys. I did the designer, I did the cheapie, I'm going to do a niche, I'm going to do an indie because I like indie. This one from one of my favorite indie houses, from Authenticity, it is Summer Vibes, the new formulation. So there's the yellow sticker Summer Vibes, that's the original, which I own and I like, and here's the green one, which I own, and I think more people gravitate toward this one. All in all, super good scent. So with this one, well, Authenticity Perfumes, they do boast that they use a 50% oil concentration in their fragrances, adding the longevity to them. And yeah, that is true. That you can tell it's heavily oiled, and yes, it does add longevity. This fresh fragrance for the summer does outperform almost all of my other, freshies, I guess you could say. This one, really nice. You have that, kind of some watery notes in there. You have some citrus. You also get kind of an herbaceous quality. I believe there's like a cannabis note. No, it doesn't smell like pot, but it gives it just like a little bit of a herbal feel to it. All in all, super good scent. And this one, wear it during the daytime in the summer. I mean, this one, I think when they made this one like fit that summer box a lot better, where the old Summer Vibes could kind of expand outside of that summer box, and this one is like made for summer, if that makes sense. Okay, Tuesday night I went with a newer acquisition. It's a niche fragrance. I went with this one because I work like super duper late on Tuesday nights, and I wanted something that's going to be long lasting, and I wanted to try it out, to be honest with you. It's from Mancera. No, not Cidrat Boisé. No, not Oud Lemon Mint. This one, Wild Fruits, right there. I have the screw-on cap, and the atomizer's okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I do like this. This is like a medley of fruits. I think you have kumquat. I think you have your like grapefruit, maybe some lemon, bergamot. I want to say there's peach in there, some dried fruits. And it's just a ton of fruits, and you get fruits in the summer, so I'd say summer fragrance, sure. This one, the dried fruits, all of the fruits mixing really give you kind of a, I wouldn't say quite syrupy, but definitely like a thicker type of consistency in the aroma that you're getting from the fragrance. It's not as light and airy as some other fragrances would be. This one, because I think it mashes so many different types of fruits, especially the dried fruits, it's given it that that little extra sweetness and like stay power and density to the fragrance. All in all, it's a really good scent, and it's super affordable. You get 120 mil, I think, for like $100. So really affordable. I know everybody's going to be talking about a couple of the other Manceras this summer. I'm going to try and rock Wild Fruits for my Mancera summer fragrance this year. All right, so Wednesday night, day off. That's like my sleep in super late, because I get home and eat and everything like at the wee hours of the morning on Wednesday. So I sleep in, and it's like my kickback, relax day. I never work Wednesdays, and this one, like, I've been meaning to reach for it for quite a few weeks now, I guess. I've been meaning to reach for it recently, and I thought I'm going to reach for it on my day off after working all night, because it's so relaxing. I love the scent so much. It's an indie from one of my other favorite indie houses. It's from Icon de Parfum. This one is Mill Ave, right there. Really good. Oh, decent atomizer on that one. With this one, this is Icon's version, or like their, shot at the blue style scent. I think they did an extremely good job. There's a watermelon note. I want to say there's cedar that gives the fragrance the backbone that it has. And it's not overly heavy or anything like that, but it does stay on the skin for a pretty decent amount of time. I get pretty decent longevity, but not overpowering projection. I do kind of spray this one a little bit heavy. I love the watermelon note in here. I love how it just mixes with, I believe it's cedar, and it just smells really good. It's perfect for the summertime. This one, so good. It has some resemblance to YEDT, but it is different because of the watermelon and the note. I guess the fruit breakdown is different, so you do get the differences, but you also get a little bit of a similarity, and it performs kind of the same, where it's very, it's not a dense fragrance. Perfect for the summertime. Okay, so I think coming up, I'm probably going to do a video where I rank my favorite like Aventus clone or inspired by fragrances or whatever, and I figured I'd go ahead and start wearing a couple of them and really kind of figure out where I want to rank them. Not the biggest Aventus fan. I think it's a good scent. I'm just not like, I'm not part of the cult, I guess you could say. But this fragrance is really good. It gets you pretty close to it. This one's from Banana Republic, and it's Black Walnut Legend right there. So Black Walnut Legend is gonna get you kind of close to Aventus. Yeah, I don't know if there's pineapple in here or if it's like a bergamot, but you do get the citrus, and it's very much the same Aventus style citrus that you get in the opening of Aventus. And the dry down is where it's at for me in this fragrance, because you do kind of get that little bit of that woody, not totally smokiness, but like how they talk about the smoky birch dry down. I don't think this has birch. I think it might utilize walnut or something like that, but you do kind of get that woodiness, and you kind of get that same feel as a good Aventus dry down. And all in all, I think it's a really good scent. I think it gets you close. There's differences, sure, but it gets you close, and it gets you close for 20 bucks. So I think it's a pretty good option. Now, I did forget to mention Wild Fruits did pull me a compliment at work. So I did say this is going to be like a rotation that got a lot of compliments this week. So fucking fabulous. Wild Fruits did. And this next one that I wore on Thursday to work pulled multiple compliments. It's from Killian. This one is Moonlight in Heaven. And I love this scent so much, guys. I do have the Sensual Obsessions version or clone. Smells pretty dang close to this one. But all in all, I really enjoy this scent. I think some people might say it might lean a little bit feminine. I think it goes pretty unisex because it's a tropical fruit type of fragrance. You do have your traditional fruits. I want to say grapefruit, bergamot. Is there apple in there? I'm not for sure. I do think there's mango in there as well. But what you're getting is like a tropical fruit medley kind of thing. It's going to definitely give you tropical vibes, but not in a cheap way. It's going to do it in a I paid Killian money type of way. It's not, it's not like something you're going to find at a rack store, something like that. It's going to give you like that high quality scent that's tropical and fruity, and it smells really good. I had one of my managers who was a former rep for Joe Malone. She said this thing smelled amazing. Had another manager say this thing smelled amazing. Had another employee that I work with said this thing smells amazing. It is a good fragrance. And if you're looking for something that you want like luxurious, a very luxurious scent for the summertime that's going to be appreciated by women, Killian's Moonlight in Heaven, it's going to do the trick for you. Okay, and Friday, couple of these nights I didn't wear a fragrance out of the shower. I was super tired. I worked a whole lot this week, whatever. I just didn't do it. So, but on Friday, I went back to work, and I wore one from Yves Saint Laurent. I know, you might have an idea where I'm going with this one. From, I think, my favorite blue style line. It's the Y line. I had the entire line, and I wore Yves Saint Laurent Y Eau de Parfum to work on Friday. This one smells amazing. Love it. You get a little bit of ginger in there. I think there's some apple in there. It's very blue. I think there's ambroxan. It's either ambroxan or like amberwood, something like that. There's an aroma chemical you're getting in there. Just a really nice scent. You have that original Y DNA, but it's darkened up, it's sweetened up, and the performance is kicked up. So the longevity, super good with this one. The projection, super good with this one. And I got a compliment from a customer with this one. So this young lady came in, early 20s or so. She was looking for a fragrance for her boyfriend, and she wanted what I was wearing because she said I smelled so good. She wanted her boyfriend to smell like that. And unfortunately, she probably wanted her boyfriend to look like me too, but yeah, I couldn't help her there. So yeah, Y Eau de Parfum, this one, compliment beast. It worked for me at work. Yeah, it's one of those scents that if you want compliments from women, I mean, this one's going to do it for you. Like I said, some young lady came in and wanted her boyfriend to smell like this. So, compliment machine approved, performance approved, scent, the DNA, it's just really good. Great fragrance. Y Eau de Parfum. Okay, well, I am shooting in my other room right now because my wife's in the other room. So I forgot to bring the bottle of what I wore into this room. The bottle I wore to work yesterday. So yesterday, what I wore to work was Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. So this one did pull a compliment as well. Like within an hour of being at work, I was walking down an aisle and some customer was like, "Sir, you smell really good." And I'm like, well, thank you. And a lot of the people at work really enjoy this one. I sell a ton of bottles of this, especially to women who are like buying for their husbands or boyfriends. It's a compliment pulling machine in Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme. You're getting some of that freshness that you get in that original like Allure Homme Sport DNA, but rather than like a vanilla and more freshness, you're getting more of a creamy sweetness from sandalwood and tonka bean in the base of Eau Extreme. So this one, I got that compliment at work, in passing, and I also had another young lady come in looking for something. She said it wasn't her boyfriend. She doesn't know what they are, so I don't know what they are. Maybe they're good friends. And she was picking up a fragrance for him, and she really wanted that really bad. But the problem was I sell so much of that, I had sold out our entire store. I had to find her another store that had it because she was not going to take Sauvage or anything else. She wanted that. And she said, I smelled great wearing it. She thought it smelled great. She wanted her boyfriend to, or whatever he is, to smell like that. And she picked it up. So if you're looking for compliments, Chanel Allure Homme Sport, man, that's where it's at too. I actually put that in a recent video of 5 fragrances that'll get you compliments from women. It is a great scent. I really enjoyed wearing it yesterday to work. I enjoy wearing it every time I wear it. And if I only had one fragrance to wear to work, it would probably be that one. Okay, and this one, out of the shower last night. I'm not going to tell you too terribly much about it because I do have a unboxing first impressions of it coming out, and I'm going to review it. It's probably going to make a niche, or not niche, it's probably going to make my indie summer list. It's from Sensual Obsessions. I bought the 30 mil, killing myself, should have bought like 100 mil. This thing is so good. So this one is not a clone or a special blend. This is one of Kevin's original creations. Really good atomizer on the 30 mil. As you can see, I know some people say that the smaller bottles don't have as good of atomizer, but this is the 30, and bam, you saw the juice. Smells wonderful. There's an aquatic feel. There's a fruit feel. I'm not going to tell you anything more because I do want to, I guess, really kind of debut it in that first impressions, an individual review, and of course when it makes my list. But all in all, this is probably blind buy safe from Sensual Obsessions for the summer. Really good scent. Kevin, good job. All right, guys, so that was my weekly rotation for last week. Yeah, a whole bunch of compliments from, so yeah, I had a whole bunch of fragrances that got me compliments throughout the week. And I mean, some were like through the mask, some were in Texas, so you know, if you got the needle in your arm, you're not wearing a mask anymore. But yeah, a lot of these will pull you compliments if that's what you're looking for. This rotation should be able to recommend you, point you in the right direction of things that will pull you compliments. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. Please give me that trifecta. Give me that like, give me that comment, give me the subscribe. Let me know in the comments, what did you wear and what did I wear that you own and you like? All right, guys, again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys with the next video.